Welcome to this deep dive, specifically crafted for you, the learner. And a big thank you first to our sponsor, PharmaAIacademy.com. Today, we're diving deep into the Tech Trends 2025 report. We're really zeroing in on what its insights mean for the pharma and life sciences industry, especially, around artificial intelligence, our mission. To pull out the crucial bits about AI regulations in this space, explore the real opportunities AI brings, and also get into the specific challenges with adoption. We'll also be thinking about how training, or maybe the lack of it, influences how quickly AI gets picked up in pharma and life sciences. The report kicks off saying AI is becoming as foundational as electricity, woven right into how we operate. Yeah. So let's try to unpack what this pretty fundamental shift could mean for your work.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe let's start with the regulations piece. That seems key here.
Right.
The report really emphasizes needing a strong governance framework when you're putting AI into core systems. Now, for pharma and life sciences, given how highly regulated everything is, this isn't just like a nice to have. It's absolutely fundamental.
Right. You can't just plug it in and hope for the best.
Exactly. Think about how sensitive patient data is, the strict rules for drug development, approvals. Any AI use here is going to need really careful planning, and you've got to keep up with the regulations as they change.
Constantly evolving, yeah. And it's not just the rules themselves, is it? The report mentions data governance, too. That old saying, garbage in, garbage out. It says that gets even more critical with AI.
Oh, definitely.
And in pharma, data integrity is just, well, it's everything, right? For research, trials, patient safety.
Absolutely. If that base data isn't solid, anything the AI tells you, well, it's unreliable at best, maybe dangerous at worst. And it's interesting, while the report maybe doesn't list specific pharma AI rules right now, it really sets the stage for why clear policies and procedures are so vital in regulated areas like this. It kind of primes us to think about how AI innovation and careful regulation have to go hand in hand.
Okay, so navigating the rules is a big piece. But let's flip to the opportunities. The report does highlight some really exciting possibilities AI could unlock, right? Personalized healthcare is a big one they mentioned.
That's right. And if you think about that specifically for pharma, the potential is huge. Imagine AI helping find drug candidates tailored for, say, specific genetic groups.
Wow, yeah.
Or AI analyzing your unique medical history to suggest a truly personalized treatment plan. It could lead to much more effective targeted therapies.
And it's not just drug discovery, is it? The report talks about AI and devices, too. Smarter devices.
Yeah, and connecting that to pharma, you could see AI-powered medical devices doing much more sophisticated things, maybe better diagnostics, more precise drug delivery systems, or devices that monitor patients continuously and react intelligently to subtle changes.
More autonomous, you mean?
Exactly. More intelligent, more autonomous. That could really improve outcomes and make healthcare delivery more efficient.
Okay. The report also brings up this idea of an intelligent core. AI modernizing core systems. How might that look in pharma or life sciences?
Well, think about efficiency. Pharma deals with huge amounts of data, complex workflows, research, development, manufacturing. AI could potentially automate a lot of the routine stuff there.
Like what, for example?
Streamlining research workflows, maybe improving how the medication supply chain works, optimizing manufacturing. It could free up those highly skilled scientists and researchers to focus on the really innovative work.
That makes sense. And what about these AI agents they mention, doing specific tasks?
Yeah, think of them like specialized virtual assistants. Maybe an AI agent could help pull together regulatory submissions. That takes a ton of time.
Oh, yeah.
Or analyze mountains of clinical trial data to find key insights faster. Or even provide automated support for doctors and nurses, freeing them up for more patient time.
And one last point on opportunities.
Yeah.
The report mentions AI in scientific research, material science. Even without a direct pharma example, that sounds very relevant for drug discovery.
Absolutely. That's where it gets really exciting, I think. AI could speed up the very early stages, screening millions of compounds quickly, predicting how they might work, maybe even helping design totally new drug molecules from the ground up.
Designing molecules.
Potentially, yes. And predicting interactions, optimizing treatments. It's a powerful toolkit.
Okay, the potential is definitely there. Huge potential. But the report doesn't shy away from the hurdles either. Integration complexity is one thing they flag.
Yes, and that's a big one for pharma. You often have these older legacy IT systems trying to integrate cutting-edge AI with that existing infrastructure. It can be really complex, difficult, needs very careful planning to avoid messing things up.
And you need the right people too, right? The report mentions needing deep technical skills for AI in core systems. Is that a bottleneck?
It certainly could be. Pharma's strength is traditionally in, biology, chemistry,
Mhm.
the sciences. Managing complex AI systems needs serious skills in machine learning, data science, different fields.
So a skills gap, potentially.
Potentially, yes. Bridging that gap could be really important for getting AI adopted more widely.
We touched on data quality before, that garbage in, garbage out problem. What makes it such a challenge in the pharma world specifically?
Well, it's the sheer amount of data, for one,
Yeah.
and how incredibly sensitive it is, making sure all that data is accurate, organized, representative, standardized across different studies. It's a huge job. And if the data quality is poor, the AI's output just won't be reliable. It undermines the whole thing.
And then there's cybersecurity. The report says AI can open up new attack surfaces. How big a worry is that?
It's a massive concern, paramount, really. More AI means more connections, more potential entry points for attackers, protecting sensitive patient data, valuable research, intellectual property. It demands really strong, constantly updated security.
Okay. One last challenge mentioned, maybe less direct, is the energy demand of AI. Any thoughts on that for pharma?
It's maybe not the top immediate worry compared to, say, regulation or data quality. But yeah, the report notes AI needs a lot of power for the hardware, the data centers. As the industry focuses more on sustainability, the energy footprint of AI is something that will need to be considered, factored into those efforts.
Makes sense. So all these benefits and challenges, it really throws the spotlight on having the right skills and knowledge, doesn't it? That IT amplified section in the report talks about upskilling tech talent for AI. How did that map onto pharma?
It maps directly. It's absolutely critical. The report mentions difficulty hiring IT folks with machine learning skills. That same gap is likely slowing down AI adoption in pharma, too.
Right. It's interesting, though, they mentioned Bayer using generative AI for e-learning. That sounds like AI helping with training.
Yes, and that's a great point. AI can be a tool to support training, like making complex procedures easier to learn. But, and this is important, it doesn't replace the need for people to have a solid foundational understanding of AI itself. You still need people who understand the principles to implement it effectively, oversee it, and frankly, trust it.
Trust is a big part of it.
Definitely.
The report also suggests automation means humans shift more to oversight and innovation. How do you see that playing out in pharma labs or research?
I think we'll see scientists using AI tools much more as standard practice, to speed things up. But they'll need to understand both their science and the AI tools well, what the AI can do, what its limits are. Human expertise is still vital for guiding the AI, making sense of the results, and driving the actual breakthroughs.
So AI is a powerful assistant, but needing expert guidance.
Exactly. And the report makes another good point about smaller, specialized AI models. It says they work best when you have internal IT teams, internal AI talent who can fine-tune them.
So off the shelf isn't always enough.
Often not for very specific pharma needs, no. Being able to tailor AI to your unique data and challenges is key. If you lack that in-house expertise, it can really slow down getting the most value from these specialized AI tools.
Okay. So as we wrap up this deep dive on the Tech Trends 2025 report for pharma and life sciences, it really feels like we're on the edge of something big, doesn't it?
It does. The potential for AI in pharma is huge for innovation, efficiency, better patient outcomes. But getting there means really tackling those regulatory hurdles and the technical challenges head on.
And for you, the learner, really getting your head around both sides, the amazing potential and the tricky complexities. Plus, understanding why good governance and solid data practices are so crucial. That's going to be key for navigating what's coming.
And maybe think about that phrase from the report, intentional intersections.
Hmm.
How can pharma companies, AI tech firms, and regulators intentionally work together, collaborate more effectively? That kind of collaboration seems vital for driving responsible, effective AI adoption in this space. That's a key takeaway, I think.
Well, absolutely. And underpinning all of it is the level of training and knowledge. Within organizations across the industry, investing in upskilling, building that culture of learning, it feels essential for success. Right. Well, thank you again to our sponsor, PharmaAIacademy.com. And thank you for joining us for this deep dive.